Okay, so we're in the temple, and I've just went offline and I fixed that font problem with the Sky UI. I just got rid of a mod that was causing that. So now we've got the Bloodworm helm, and we're going to pick up our bonus for our bonus for the completing the quest. So let's talk to Bintinya.
Bid you welcome to her benevolence. Your effort carry the blessings of Mara with you, so the rest of the province may shine with her glories.
Okay, now there's Agent Amara. Let's have a look. Agent Amara, resist magic. 15 plus 15 resist magic, and I've got already plus 25 for breath and blood, so that's 40. But let's take a look at what actually happens with the Bloodworm helm. Use the console and layer, check out magic resist. This is the real value. So it's not 40%, it's 43.75. So we've got 25% boost to the Agent Amara. And every bit counts, in this game. And there's another thing you can do is the Bloodworm helm doesn't have any effect on our. The Bloodworm doesn't. So the Bloodworm effect effectively makes that 15 to an 18.75. It doesn't have any effect on our Breath and Blood because that was acquired before we got the helmet. But we can acquire our Breath and Blood. We can make the helmet work on our Breath and Blood just by doing this little trick. So I'm a Breton vampire, so I'm resetting to Breton, and then reset to Breton race vampire. I'm just reset myself back to exactly what I was. I'm not changing my character in any way, but it's reset. And now, when we look at our magic resist, it's 50. So the helmet's now working, boosting everything. It's boosting my natural ability, and it's boosting the Agent Amara. So now this character has now got 50% magic resistance at level 1, which is really phenomenal. So let's go. Now we've got that, so Agent Amara was one of the most important things I wanted to get first. But now, and there's several other things I want to get. There's a paralysis staff I want to get in the cave over here. There's a fireball staff I want to get up in the mountains up here. There's some loads of money I want to collect. So I've got a good few things. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the things I need to do the dragon quest, so we can get questing. And at each point in the quest, we get the things we need for that quest, So what I really want to get now is get a home and get married, because getting married is useful for a couple of things. You get a trader and get free cash every day, which I need cash. But in getting a home, I need to start storing my gear, because I've got too much gear and it's stored in a barrel at the minute. So we've got a free Mara necklace, which is essential for marriage. So let's go and do that. So I need the priest. I need his permission to get married, to organize marriage. Here he is.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire of Mara, wonderful. Mara, we also perform wedding ceremonies for all them. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Typically, love a person who's looking when another person shows interest and to agree to be together. One of them comes.
So that's it. He offers to sell him. Normally he offers to sell a Mara amulet, but I already have that for free. Now, okay, be quiet, Marmot. God, you're so annoying. So now, what I was going to do was, I can immediately pick up a spouse, but my usual spouse is Isolde from Whiterun. She's my favourite. But in order to do Isolde, you have to do a quest and pick up a speech bonus, and I don't want the speech bonuses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Lydia, the house card from the first after Dragon Rising, and she's a free. She can, once she becomes your house card, you can ask her to marry you. So that'll be easy, but I have to complete Bleak Falls Barrow and Dragon Rising then to kill my first dragon. So that'll have to wait. But do I have enough money? I need money to buy a house in Whiterun, and I'm very far off that. I need 5,000 gold. So what I want to do now is make some money. Let's see what we've got stored in here. Yeah, so I'm going to start building up loot. Um, so there's two ways to do it. One is to buy, sell off stuff, which is fine and works, and you can just go to jail to get rid of the speech bonuses. But the other way is to pick up free loot. You want to pick up free loot, which is actually cash, because if you pick up loads of gems which are available, you're going to have to sell them anyway. And the other thing is, so mining. So there's a very clever way of getting loads of money, and that's to go mining. Because normally when you mine, you sell the. Normally when you mine, you sell. You have to sell the ore and iron, and that means you go through selling and you increase your speech. But there's a collect quest. So every type of mine has a special miner who will buy any ore you have, and if you get that ore and sell it to them, that doesn't go through the speech checks. So I'll just show you how. We're just going to do that. But first, I'm going to just do. So what we're going to do is we'll go mining, and we'll go first of all mining for ebony ore and possibly gold, because the ebony is the most valuable and gold is the second most valuable. But the gold mine requires a quest where you kill a bunch of Forsworn, whereas the ebony mine requires no combat. So let's have a look. Let me just do this quick one. I want to use my I want to use up this imperial armor, and do that quest where you the champions quest. So I'm going to get that out of the way. So let's go. Civil War quest. Yeah, I'm going to acquire a lot of heavy armor here. This is where a follower would be handy, actually, because you just want somebody to as a cart horse. So I'm going to pick up Fendel just as a cart horse. I can leave stuff, so I never use followers in adventures, but sometimes they're handy as cart horses. Where's Fendel? I need a donkey. Fendel sometimes goes out hunting. Oh, there he is. Good timing. Follow me, I need your help. You can help me out here by carrying a load of junk, Fendel. Oh, I haven't gone to Solitude yet. I've only gone as far as Catalyst Farm, so I can ride up on horseback to Solitude.
What is it?
And while I'm in Solitude, I'll pick up the free fireball staff, because I'm in the area. And my main objective right now is I want to get ready for Bleak Falls Barrow, and that's the Draugr dungeon. So this is going to give me a fire sword, that'll give me a fire staff, so fire is very useful against Draugr. So if I do have to do any combat, which I probably won't, I'll have the tools for it. Here we go. Oh, we haven't gone it. Okay. Oh, there's a... Let's just check what amulets I have. No. So in here I've got this guy's Rugby is about to get executed, and when he's dead you can scoop up an amulet of Talus, which is very powerful later on. Very important.
Rogvia, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torring. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
It's interesting about every time there's an execution or any event involving Imperials versus Stormcloaks, the crowd are always evenly split. Some of the people support the guy who's Rugby has been killed and being executed by the Imperials for supporting Stormcloaks. And you see the crowd is evenly split. Some of them are supporting and some of them are calling him a traitor. And this happens at every event like this. So I can't go up there until he's dead, because the guard will kill me. So I just wait for this guard to come down the steps. There we go. Amulet of Talus, that's a handy knick-knack for later on. Now I'm going to go up to the legate and
Could do with a ripe apple or a tomato, cabbage or leek.
sorry pal, I'm a vampire, I don't want vegetables. I'm a carnivore. Just check, I didn't leave anything in here, did I? Just check the speech, because I want to buy something. Skills. Speech. I want to buy fire arrows from this guy. That's essential for a Draugr dungeon. Makes it very, very easy. You can find fire arrows out, obviously, in back in, but I just want to be sure.
How may I help?
This way you can guarantee you got the fire arrows. There we go. And I just don't want millions of them. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Well, Amulet of Senator, boost my speech a bit.
True, I may look the. Take a look.
12 is plenty. Okay. And of course, if I had picked up the beggar, give to charity down the street, I would have also got better bonus. And there's a shrine to Senator in the temple here, so you could always minimize your costs. But that's not important for these small sums of money. I'm going to be building up a cache of 5,000-10,000 soon. Here we go. Now watch. This is the importance of the officer's armor, imperial boots, imperial bracers, imperial helmet. Now off we go. Look. Oh, I forgot to pick up the actual quest. You need to pick up the actual quest in a book in Whiterun. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's no problem. Pick up the actual quest for Civil War Champions. That's very important. So we have to get into Whiterun. It's like I have to do this to do that to do the other. So to get into Whiterun, I need to thump a guard, and I want to make sure that. Now I don't want to follow with me because I do not want any fighting really. So wait here, pal.
Still here. You go on ahead.
Yeah, I don't want you to get involved in any fight. You see this guard on his own here.
My order of the yard. Stop right there.
I submit, take me to jail. Well,
You're going to rot.
Now the advantage of this, you know, it's the way he shouts vampire all the time, but it never has any effect, but they always shout vampire. And you think they're going to do something drastic, but they just put you in jail anyway. Now this gets me inside the citadel without going through a speech check. And actually there's a whole whack of quests I need to do in here, but I'm going to do one thing at a time. Yeah, so, yeah. You can't spend, I just want to do focus. I can come back here to do the other quests.
Trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the dragon's dungeon myself.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
There's the bannered mare. The inn. This is the inn with the quest book. Just lying around, you know. It's just one of those casual notes you can see. Read Battle of Champions. I just turn pages here. For their side, Legate has not made no mention of any ritual in seeking their champion. It makes me wonder if any willing soldier would do. In other words, for the Stormcloaks you have to go through a test, but for the Imperials you don't. All you need to do is turn up in Imperial armor. Okay, that's good. So that's what I'm doing, turning up Imperial. Once you're a soldier, they automatically allow you to take the quest. Now go down here to pick up the Skyrim, the Whiterun travel point. Now just so you know, there's the Breeze Home, the empty house that I'm going to buy. I just buy it out of convenience, out of habit. I've always used that house, but you need £5 to buy it. Now I could easily get a house for free. I could use that weirdo Gallows Hall place, Mars I Pond, but you know you could use that as your home. You could also use Anissa's cabin. Just you'd have to kill her, but she's an evil witch, so that's no problem. So kill Anissa, and then take her cabin, and you've got a travel point straight to it. But I like Whiterun because it's like the one in Whiterun it's close to services, so it's worth the 5,000 for me. So now let's go and do the solitude. Oh no! Before we do the solitude job, we have to pick up our paused follower. Poor old Faendale's our little donkey. Faendale's sitting around doing nothing. There he is. There's my pal Faendale. Come with me. Oh, follow me. Okay, off to solitude. Now that we've got the quest, let's just check the quest. You see, Battle of Champions. Persuade the legate to make you his champion. Yeah, that's going to be automatic. There's no persuasion.
You might want to retake that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working with that ball. If it's arms or armor you need. No lollygagging.
There you go. See, he's got a quest marker. I heard you're looking for a soldier to fight the champion. I can handle it.
Here, this is for you.
See, I've got the key to the armory. By the way, in my last run through, I forgot to get the armor out of Helga, so I didn't have this armor. All I did was I went into this armory, and I went into the armory here, and I stole the armor. I stole this stole the Imperial armor that was here, and it worked fine too. So you don't need to remember that. Now I'm going to take everything out of here, and I'm going to be completely overloaded. And let's take a look at the stuff before we dump it off to Faendal. I need to trade some things with you. So you see, the interesting thing is here, Akatosh Talon, that's a 200 sword, 200. So if you wanted a 200 build, this is a no-brainer. That's a lethal, fantastic damage, massive fire bonus. So against Draug or anything fire weak, or spider, this would be deadly. So I'm going to give that to him. I'm not using 200. And then we get this. Take a look at this. The new sword I got, Dragon's Oath. 30 fire point bonus damage is massive. Normally you'd be at level when you'd be getting things with 5 fire point damage. So again, against undead or anything like that, it's a lethal weapon. And if you're one-handed build, it's a must-have. I'll keep that. And so there's no point in having that and the Imperial Sword. My carry weight is way over, but the big problem is the armor, obviously. Because it's heavy armor, that's the killer. I wish they had a light armor choice in the Civil War Champions. So the Imperial Dragon massively increases all your resistances, fire, shock, and frost. And I often carry that around later on and use it just as a boost resistances, but not now. So he's getting that. I don't want the Imperial armor anymore because I just wanted it for this. So let's just see. The dragon helmet comes with it. You get ebony flesh as a active effect. The shield I'll hold on to doubles damage, increases fire resistance. Dragon boots resists fire resistance and health, so it's useful if you want. Imperial armor I don't want. Imperial boots I don't want. Heavy armor. So now my weight's down to manageable levels. Oh, sorry. I need to trade some things with. Trying to get the dialogue box up. I want to hand him my heavy helmet. These are heavy armors, so I hand him that. Get rid of weight. You know, my weight's now acceptable.
be here.
No, I don't need armor. This is actually, you could do the whole early part of the quest as in a bikini run. People say you move faster, but I don't give. It doesn't really matter. You just don't. You don't actually fight anything. Why am I doing? I'm not actually fighting. I'm just traveling everywhere.
What is it?
So now I've got my armor. Where's my pal? Where's Randall?
Staying safe, I hope.
Sometimes followers. This is why I don't bother with followers.
I'm
Such
telling you,
useless. They're
Ulfric's
such
plan is
idiots.
back on Whiterun.
What's Randall doing?
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men. Ready to get going?
My scouts report, sir.
Let's get going.
God, he looks so ridiculous now with Randall.
And Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Do you know what? I'm going to try out something. Vendale will sit there for 3 days and then he'll go home. And when he goes home, he'll keep the stuff. I can just pick him up at any time with that gear. So he's basically a walking storage box for me, and it'll never get lost. So I'll just pick him up in Riverwood later on. I just wanted to tick off that quest. I've got my regular gear here. Where's? Well, the boots and gauntlets. I don't want melee damage boost.
Still here.
What do
you want me to carry?
I'm kind of tempted to keep some of it, because it gives me bonuses to things, but not dragon. But definitely, I want a shield maybe and the fire resistance, but I don't want melee boost. And I don't want the Imperialite helmet's 12, and I've got the Bloodworm helmet which is 16, so you can have that as well, pal. Okay. So I want to get my weight down a good bit. Yeah, I don't want the helm of Iron Boarclaw. That's a heavy That's heavy armor. I don't know if I really want those boots in there, but anyway. About the shield. Yeah, I'm not doing any fighting at all now, so stop it, nonsense. So let's okay, let's gear up myself normally. Light armor. Okay, now because I have to go somewhere where there's some danger. So bye bye. So you wait here. And I don't need you, pal. So he's going to wait there for like, I can't remember, it's a day or 3 days, and then he'll go back home. But he's a permanent storage. So let's just save here. So we've got a save point. Got the windmill. Now I'm going to go down to the Godless Farm, and I'm going to ride up, and I'm going to pick up that little handy thing about. There's a handy fireball staff.
The horses and the goats and the chickens. Ugh. And the garden.
Oh, very foggy weather. Wolf. We lost our wolf, I think. the Thelmarmsey. Now actually around here somewhere you can find that if you search, there's a point here where a vampire hunter's remains can be found. Well, there's a hut first where he lived, which is inhabited by bandits. If you clear out the bandits, get the letter from him, find his remains, you can get into his cellar, and there's some really superb high level crossbows and ebony bolts, and there's a few other knickknacks in there. So you've got, if you want superb high level crossbows, you're an archer character, I would go for that straight away. That can be picked up again level 1. So there's high powered crossbows available straight away for pickup. Now we have to get up this hill past this there's 2 saber-tooths. There they come. And this is why the horse is so handy. He just jumps up. I think the saber-tooths can't even get up there, but they can go a big long roundy route. This is why mountain climbing is it's a useful skill. And there's my staff of fireballs. I pick up my horsey. Now, we're not even in danger here, so I can immediately fast travel away. So where do I want to go to? Okay, the next step, before I go on any underground dungeons, is I want to finish off my the Civil War quest means that I've got my Civil War armor. I could go to the battle site. At the battle site you can join Imperial Garrison and you can defeat the enemy soldier and get all the all the Stormcloak armor as well from the Stormcloak veteran. The other thing is that a dragon usually turns up there, because I usually do it later when there's a dragon, and you can kill a dragon and get dragons on. Now a dragon won't turn up now because we haven't done Dragon Rising yet, but this is actually a really easy quest, because you turn up at this quest and you just run off immediately. Let your garrison fight their garrison. You should have some Atronachs or something, or some summons. Drop your summons in among them and you kill them. You don't do any fighting. You don't even get hit. You just run away, and you get the entire Stormcloak special armor as well. Now he has some special things like an armor suit that improves shouts, so it's really good. But we'll do that later. Now, for now, I want to finish off. I'm going to leave that out. Before we get to the archer, I want to go to the Jarl of Whiterun and get my quest, I suppose. Let's go to the Jarl of Whiterun and continue the main quest, Dragon's Reach. It's kind of, we're doing all the preparatory stuff, so let's get the main quest on our chart. So when we left Riverwood, Gerder told us to come up here and warn the Jarl about dragons.
Soon, I can almost taste it.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's this then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw... By Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The black dragon is lurking in the mountains.
He would assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not. I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small...
I'll sell that straight away, it weighs a ton.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these...
Okay, so I'm going to join him in Varangar, but first of all, let's pick up a whole pile of vegetable soup ingredients. This garlic's always helpful. We can dump those plates in a minute. There's a fireplace here, so we can immediately make the vegetable soup. We've probably loads of potatoes. So look for vegetable soup. See what we're short on is tomatoes. It's always tomatoes. So we can only make 6. No more point in getting more potatoes. Okay. So now our vegetable soup collection is quite good. Remember, vegetable soup is stackable, so you can't have too much of it. I've got 10 of them. Sometimes you'd have 25, you know. Vegetable soup's done. So let's join Farengar and the Jarl.
Varengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project.
Okay.
Your skin is pale. Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve.
Where am I going? What am I pitching?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find
Okay.
this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber.
So now
Bring it to me.
I've got my mission, which is the next step in the dragon quest, the main quest. But he's got a little side quest here. Have you... Sorry. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
I'll deliver. So this is one of those little delivery quests. There's loads of them. You should do them because they always give you free money. You know, you get a little patronising lecture from Farengar. He's a bit of a snotty nosed character, but now let's go. So now we want to go down here and we want to deliver the frost salts to Arcadia in the alchemist's shop. And once we do that, she actually, unfortunately, she pays us in potions, not in money. But we're also friends with her, so we can loot her shop. Probably a bit late here in the evening, are we? Yeah, it's middle of the night, so we probably can't get into her now. Nope, so wait for morning. Actually, let's do the, have we done the, are we friends with Hilda in the pub? Can't remember, I think we already did that. Chopped wood for Hilda, I think we did that. So let's wait. So we'll check Hilda. If we're friends with her, we'll know. Did I chop wood for Hilda and Bannermere and get access to her stuff?
Food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to it.
What's that for sale? This is a new... Oh, that's the pet. That's one of the pet quests. No, we haven't befriended Hilda, because the ale should be free. So let's do that. Excuse me, my nose is really... very sneezy. No, this is why we got the wood cutting axe. So cut some wood. Oh my god, I've given away the woodcutter's axe. I'm such an idiot. I had that and I carried it around for ages. I bet you that bloody woodcutting axe is in my box in Riften. This is what happens when you've got 15 or 16 quests all in your head. If I was smart now, I'd have a little script and I'd just follow the quest religiously, but instead of trying to do them all when they're convenient. Where's that woodcutter's axe? There it is there. Genius. And now you see Whiterun. There we go. Fast travel to Whiterun. And the only reason I was doing the woodcutting to was make use of nighttime, but it's daytime now anyway. Because it takes hours. Your fast travel takes several hours in Skyrim time, and now that little pest is in the way blocking the woodcutting. So let's do Arcadia. Pick up some nice alchemy ingredients.
Pardon me, but do I detect
I have
a
some
trace of
frost salt for you from Farengar.
Oh, expect some compensation. Here, these potions
Some
should
invisibility and
suffice.
illusion potion, they're quite useful. Now we're friends with her, so I'm going to save here because if you accidentally pick up some of the non-free items, you get in trouble. See, they're not free. Not free. So you have to save periodically just to make sure you don't make a boo-boo.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
No, no, yes. No, yes, yes. Kind of straight down here,
What do you need, my friend?
and then not the big potion. Not the big potions.
I have several elixirs for sale. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare.
Those ingredients.
You let me know if I can be of service.
And the poison. Now she teaches you how to make
Maybe a hearty
restore
meal.
health
Need
potion.
something? As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? A little wheat and blister wort makes a healing potion if you don't.
So wheat and wet blister work. Do we have 7 blister wort? Oh, that's not quite a lot. And I've 8 wheat. Oh, that's great. So let's go over.
What are you doing that for?
Use the alchemy, and this is where the alchemy gear becomes really useful. Actually, I must just check. Did I get alchemy gear? I don't. I'm pretty sure I didn't have the money for it. But you should have necklace of stating. That's handy, and I don't know where I got that from. There we go. High bracers of minor alchemy.
I can help you with. You have
That's very useful because that's now going to boost our alchemy strength and boost the strength of our potions. Oh, and by the way, I just show you something very handy. So let's just take a look at these alchemy. So let's take a look at the alchemy bracers, right? It's very important. It's a 12% bonus, right? But let's see our magic bonuses. So 12% get from those bracers, but when we look at our magic bonuses, see, it's fortify alchemy. See, it's actually 15%. So the bloodworm helmet that I'm wearing makes my bracers 25% stronger. So it's 15 instead of 12. So it's a really fantastic boost when you add them up.
potions on your shelf.
So now
Browse to your heart's content.
my where is it? Wheat. So blister wort meat. Now, see, when I make that, that's 25-point health bonus. If I didn't have the bloodworm helm, that would probably be only a 20% or 22 or something, you know. So it's, now there's another one I want to make here. It's using those salmon roe. I can't remember the exact one. I think it's. I'll check and come back on that. Let's just see. I want to make a potion of fortified magicka, and it's really useful. I'll show you why. Because normally fortified magicka gives you a boost of like 10 or 20 or something, which isn't much. But if you use salmon roe, it's 12 times as powerful, which is 1,200% as powerful. So it's pretty deadly. Salmon roe and thunder cotton, I think it is, or red mountain flower. So let's get salmon roe. So clear the solutions. F, salmon roe, and red mountain flower. This is so powerful, it'll leap my alchemy up, so watch. Oh, it's not too bad. See that? 253 points. Now, think about that carefully. It's only for 5 seconds, but if you want to cast a really top level spell, and your magic is increased by 250, you can. Because you'll have masses of magicka. Right? So now I can cast really top level spells which are miles out of my league. If you're a magician or a conjurer character, you should have this potion, because it allows you to cast really super powerful spells. And in a minute we'll find a spell that's really super powerful and that we could use. But let's go back to our health now. Restore health potion. That's the basic one you always want. You can never have too many of these. Okay. So that's that done. So So she's very useful.
Browse to your heart's content.
Salt. Oh, Abigail, those two special fish are very useful for fortified restoration. We definitely want them. River Betty does something to do with damage, I think. So we want her. Oh, that's very useful. And what we do with this Arcades Cauldron is we come in and out of Whiterun all the time. So we, after about 5 or 6 quests, 10 days will pass and it'll be checked. So what we do is we go to the door, we save, and we go in to see if it's restocked. If it hasn't restocked, we leave it. So we get it continuously restocking. So now let's oh, the woodcutter's disappeared. So now we can get into Hulda's. Just chop some wood. Okay, that's done. Now we've done that, we can just drop the wood cutting axe here. It's just dead weight. And it'll sit there forever. We can pick it up anytime we want. Oh, am I in walk mode? I can't be overloaded. Oh, I am overloaded. And the reason I'm overloaded is because that blasted the wood. All the wood I'm carrying. That's okay, I only have to walk up here. How much is the wood? What does the wood weigh? Wood block. Yeah, firewood. Its weight is 5 each. So if I drop 3 of them. Okay. I don't want to know. I only one would be enough. Yeah, I just want to get her to like me.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean. If it's work you need, how about shopping up honest gold for honest work?
What do you think of a 5 gold if you spent it what, an hour? Now she's friends with me now. Alta wine, yep. This is for a potion or a recipe I want later on.
If it's work you're looking for,
Eider cheese wheel, yep.
the one to talk to.
Sometimes there's really good stuff in here. Sometimes not so much.
A fine day to you.
No, I do not want
With a
carrots.
sword in your hand.
A sword. She's one of the guys with the Norse accents, you know, the Scandinavian accents, like the Jarl. And you see all these food ingredients, the precious tomatoes. I don't want any more potatoes. And vegetable soup. And now I can make 4 more vegetable soup. And the other one I want to make is Elsewhere Fondue. This is the magic bonus. I've got the magic bonus potion, but Elsewhere Fondue lasts an hour. And you see I've got ale, I've got either cheese. All I need to do is buy moon sugar off the Khajiit. And I'm definitely going to do that. So now I've done Fulda. I've done Arcadia's Cauldron. And there's Isolde. I often made her my wife. She's my favorite. But you have to get a speech bonus from her. So if you just want to keep your levels down, don't. So where am I at now? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm really loaded up, so I should sell something. My speech is still well off the top. Yes, at the bottom. So now I want to sell something. So I'm going to make sure I've got my selling, my trader amulet on. Yeah, amulet Zenitar. Find the beggar. There's 2 beggars. There's a beggar who's the drunk and a beggar girl. I always try to give money to the beggar girl, just out of decency. But the drunk is easier to find.
I know your family's honor is looking for my husband Nazim.
There's the beggar girl. Here, have a gold piece. So, gift of charity. I now have a boost to my persuasion, glowing with holiness. Shopkeepers cannot resist me. let's go in.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
We want to sell stuff and not pop up at speech level, so we're going to save and check.
Everything's for sale.
What have you got for sale? Oh, I'm not buying off him, I'm selling. What's the valuable stuff? Well, let's get the heavy stuff. Steel armor, yeah, don't need that. Stormcloak cuirass, do not need that. Bear pelt, I will need hide. Oh yeah, that reminds me, that's very important. I need to make a bag for carrying. I can buy it from Bellator. You know, you can buy a bag, a backpack. See the leather backpack? It's 104 gold. Mage backpack 200. I'm not spending money. I'm such a tightwad. So what we want to do is make them. So I'm going to go through that process next, in my next session. Yeah, it's a really basic practical thing. So let's just sell what we want to sell. Weight. Hey, heavy weight. Heavy weight. I ain't selling my lovely sword. The Imperial sword, yeah, that's rubbish. And I won't need that soon. Hooded Alvaro robes, yeah, perfect. I picked that up just to sell. Now let's just check on our speech. I should be checking speech carefully. And this is one of the annoying things, is when you're in alchemy, you can see your alchemy increase as you do it, but in speech you have to pop out. Oh, I'm hardly using any speech. What have you got for sale? Be careful not to go into his speech, his sailing menu by accident. I want the leather hide for the see this here, I've got an iron dagger of chills, so that's a handy thing. I want some of the leather for the bear pelts, got a good sale value. Black mage robes, butterfly and jar, no. Okay, I don't, so okay, see that, black mage robes 50% magic increase, and I've got 75, so get rid of the 50% and one of the 75s. I'll keep this in case I want to magic regenerate sometime, but realistically I never use it again. Oh, there's another 75. So get rid of the hooded one, because I want to be able to wear a hood with that. So, okay. Excuse me, just make it. Okay. Now, so there's another 50% which I don't need. Okay, I should read that throne tome. Alto mine, yeah, definitely selling all that. You can buy all this rubbish that I've been gathering up. Gold ruby necklace. No, be careful. I don't mind losing a little change in that, but that might pop me over my speech limit. No, it won't, so F5 anyway. I'm gonna sell that. I don't mind losing 10 in the sale. Actually, I can buy something from him. What do I want to buy from him? I could buy potions for minor healing. They're always useful, you know. And that way I can now sell to him. What was it I was going to sell to him? It was jewellery, wasn't it? So the silver emerald necklace, gold ruby necklace, that one there. Wow. No. You only got enough money for this one. Now, you can see that I've considerably lightened my load. And I've also got enough. Now I'm up to 2,000 gold nearly. I want to get 5 to buy the house. You see, when I come back with this, when I come back with my current quest, the Jarl's going to be so impressed with me, he's going to give me permission to buy a house. And I'm going to get it for free, because I'm very clever at this. So let's go, let's go get, I'm going to make myself a backpack, because that's going to increase my carry load massively. So let's do that next. So we'll stop now. Looking at the gate. So now we're going to mine some more, which will... The NPCs are so annoying. I'm going to the next session. I'm going to fly off straight away, find some Corundum ore, mine it, So I have to get a pickaxe somewhere, mine the ore, bring it back here, and in here make myself a backpack. In fact, if we want to check, we can see what the backpack would look like.
More inside.
See, yeah, backpack, mage backpack, see fine leather, see mage backpack. Mage backpack, you see. I need corundum ingots and I need, oh, I've got the corundum ingot. Okay, make back straight away. That's good, let's do that now. What I usually do is I make a mage backpack, which gives me a magic bonus. I have a hunter backpack, which gives me a shooting bonus, and I give another backpack, which gives me a stamina bonus. And I carry all three around, but I actually never use them. So let's get the leather.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in
Use standing rack. Yeah, come on. So now let's get rid of horse hide. Yeah. Do you want to create the leather? I think we've got enough for one leather. I've got one corundum ingot. I must have picked that up at Gallows Hall, that's one. Now I can create the mage backpack. Oh, maybe not. I want the mage backpack. I want to boost my magic. So this is 4 leather. I need one more leather. Okay, no problem. So the saber-tooth cat gives me more leather. I should have done that instead of horse. Okay, done. So now I can now make a mage backpack. Yep. Now this is really cool because remember the mage backpack gives you 75 carrying capacity and extra magic. But I've got my bloodworm helmet which increases enchantment. So guess what? My carrying capacity doesn't go up to 75, it goes up to 94. See the bottom there, carry weight? My magic it didn't go up 20, it went up on, and it's in daytime so you can't see, so let's go indoors. Because I got the bloodworm helm, my magic went up 25 instead of 20. Brilliant. So no, but the big thing is carrying capacity. It's absolutely, I'm always loaded up with gear. Now I've got massive carrying capacity. And we'll finish here. And we'll genuinely finish this now. Start another session. We need to get these armor. So in the next session I'm going to finish the Assassin's Quest.